This gorgeous woman started a conversation that I want to have on my pages. What she said was men feel entitled to dark skinned women. And if she is not feeling the man and she rejects him, then she becomes all kind of insert negative insults or whatever. Oh, you ugly bee, and all kind of things from men. So we need to have this conversation. So go ahead and watch this video. Okay, sorry y'all. I kept getting a copyright claim, so I will embed the video in the description and in the comment section so you can watch this beautiful woman's video. All right, bet. Here are some of the comments in the meanwhile. Check them out. Could be had across the spectrum for many women that don't fit society's norms of the beauty standards. Like if you are a bigger girl, if you have tightly coiled hair, if you're not white, if you're really tall, because for whatever reason, really tall ladies get on. So there are many things that you could fill in the blanks here. And so, when you are outside of the norm of the standard of beauty and you have the nerve, the gall to reject a man's advances, they get upset. But men don't seem to think that other men are acting like this because this person is a dude. He says, "This is false. Where's she getting this information? This is delusion on 1000." So apparently, this man knows what it's like to be rejected as a dark skinned woman. Why are they like this? That enigma says false because you're a dark skinned woman that has had experienced something different. Robin says, I have experienced it. Maybe it isn't happening now. I doubt it. But yes, how do you discount somebody else's experience and say that it didn't happen? Why are they like this? This person at the bottom says she literally said that she got this information from her experience. Where are you getting your information from? This person says, I noticed that men of other races tend to prefer darker skinned sisters. And somebody else says, every time. Someone else says, this is true and I take full advantage. Um, at the bottom says, in my experience, this is true. And this is really sad that colorism is still so rampant in the Black community that you have to go outside of the community to find some semblance of love. So Brian Mack, a man, says, I don't see it. Yeah, okay. This person says, I'm a dark skinned woman and I'm in a wonderful relationship currently, but woo child, the times I've been told I should be happy to get whatever BS they were giving because they don't even deal with dark skinned women is wild, even on first dates. It's not all Black men or even most men in general, but there's a large amount of them that make you stop and be like, what the F is going on? Who raised you? And then Graffy Lock says, we do after going through the trenches, though. This person says the men she's referring to are in the comments invalidating what she said. And then someone else says, you see that? This person says, I am a woman and I don't believe this. Yes, she probably went through this in school, but as an adult, I don't believe it. So you got another woman, and she's named Exotic Chocolate. She looks like she's a lighter skinned woman. So she is telling this dark skinned woman that she does not believe that she had these experiences that she has. Steffi says, after the advances are rejected, now you are a Black V word. Sir, I was Black when you thought you was going to get some play. Somebody else says, right, move around. And a Black B word at that. So this person says, same thing with bigger women. And a man says, I was thinking the same thing. And somebody else is like, that's kind of different. And she was saying it's kind of different because you can change your weight, but that doesn't change what heavier women are experiencing at this particular juncture because men will see a bigger woman and just assume that her self-esteem is low and that she should just be thankful that someone gave her a little head pat, gave her a little, and then if she doesn't fall into a puddle like, oh, thank you for giving me a compliment, then they snap. They do not like it when big girls have some self-esteem about themselves. So this woman says, before you gaslight her, the fact that there are weirdos running around the internet saying Black women are the least desired proves her point. There are a minority of people who are invested in the narrative that darker skinned women are not valued. And that's darker skinned women of any country or class or ethnicity. The colorism runs rapid because whiter and lighter skin is on a higher pedestal. Now, this person at the bottom says they're saying all Black women, regardless um, of shade, whereas the woman in the video is talking about a subset of all Black women. I do want to squish this together with some of the red pill narrative that we have been talking about. How they will give you they want your self-esteem low. So they might give you a compliment, but they'll also try to chip away at your self-esteem because they think that that is a way to control women. So you have to keep your eyes open and peeled for those people that think that your self esteem is tied to your looks only, because that is some kind of narrative that these people push. So you have got to move away from seeking the validation of these men because they will use that as a tool to to push you into submission and control. They want to control you. And if you have a low self-esteem, you are easier to control, in my estimation of their motive. So we have got to move to a place where we're unbothered by their insults, and we don't just gush and fall out and fall all over ourselves to get a compliment for them. You got to learn to take the insults with the compliments and not worry about their validation at all. So let me jump in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Do you have a story? Do you have your pretty 4A and insert your own word story? Let me know. Like, comment, and share.